Michelle Fontaine, Rollin on TV, and we are at a place that we've been trying to get to for 2 years. 2 years ago, Laurie and I attended the 59th Escapade, the Escapees reunion in Tucson, Arizona, and we came across this information about care, and it really felt like a great story. So 2 years later, here we are. I am sitting with Crystal Salters, who is the Activities and Events Coordinator for CARE.
Yes.
What does CARE stand for? The original definition of CARE.
Continued Assistance for Retired Escapees.
I would imagine a full-time RVer, as they're getting up in age, worries about that. What happens? What happens when I hurt myself, or I can't drive, or we have to get medical attention?
Right.
You really are providing such an important answer to that question, aren't you?
Yes, yes.
We also met with Russ Johnson, Executive Director for CARE.
We are a separate, totally separate nonprofit 501c3. And it was a concept really that began with the founder of the Escapee RV Club, Kay Peterson and Joe Peterson. Kay was a registered nurse, and they were travelers like the rest of us in the RV club. And as Joe would work at a electrical project for the government, Kay would then work in the assisted living or nursing home community in a particular area that they were in. And one thing that troubled her was the fact that people going into assisted living and nursing homes that they had to put up a large sum of money generally. And if they didn't like the services, they might lose a good deal of their life savings if they left and tried to go someplace else.
There is an application process. Part of the application goes to the doctor, which will indicate to us that this person can live independently. And then we have a committee that, one of them, it has to do with finances. Another one, of course, which is Judy, our facility nurse, that, medically. And then Russ, our director, the overall, say of the accepting them. The criteria is that you have to be able to live independently on your own, which basically, if you can get yourself over to our dining room for meals, you're qualified.
Let's talk a little bit about the finance part of it. My understanding is that this is a lot less expensive than traditional independent living facilities,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
And is it kept within their monthly income, or do they need to have other money to draw from? How does that work?
For a single person, it's right at $1,000 a month, and that's everything. And then to add, if it were a couple, it would be an extra $500.
For that monthly fee, tell us again,
Okay.
what does that include? Go down the list.
Your site with your own personal storage shed. You'll have a phone box there, electricity and water hookups. You are provided with trash pickup, maintenance to mow the grass, housekeeping to come to your RV and clean every other week, and laundry to be picked up and done and brought back to you every week. Transportation, anything over a 15-mile radius, there is a charge. I think it's 50 cents per mile.
Aquacam toss-ins. So fast and easy to use, it could seem like a game. Someone once said, the camping doesn't really start until the RV awning comes out. Whoever said that really knew what they were talking about. Carefree of Colorado, celebrating 45 years of RV awning innovation. For more information, visit our website at carefreeofcolorado.com.
Aside from our resident program, we also have an adult daycare. Our adult daycare is the only one in Polk County which serves the whole Tri-County area because of where we're located, not very far as, more county lines. We have a full-time LVN, which is our facility nurse, and we have 2 CNAs, and they are here primarily for the adult daycare. However, Judy, our facility nurse, she takes care of all the residents. She's very, very much well involved in what they have going on.
That works out really well.
Yes. We have a way of checking on our residents every day by 10 o'clock, and they don't even realize that we're checking up on them. We ask them to call in by 10 o'clock every day to let us know what their plan is for the day. So if they tell us that they're going to come for lunch and then 12 o'clock rolls around and we haven't seen them yet, then we check on them. But many people, especially those that, are trying to eat on the healthy side or on a diet or just, want to be more independent, they will choose to go out to eat or to cook and do their own thing.
Cool. How about pets?
Oh, we love pets. We're very pet friendly. I would say at least, if not more, at least half of our residents have a dog. Some of them have cats. We actually have a cat on the loose right now that we're trying to catch. And we will before the day's end.
I'm talking to some of the people here that the main perks for them are they don't have to cook or do laundry.
Right,
Right?
exactly.
And you're in a community.
Yes.
One person even told us a story where they bought a house. They lived in a house for a while, but then when they got into their 80s, they decided to come here, and mainly because of those great perks and things they don't have to do and the feeling of community.
I found out that there were 4 openings down here.
Okay.
I said, Robert, come on, we're going to go to Care for a month and see if we like it. And so we did.
What's not to like? Exactly.
We do have a waiting list. And, some of the people on the waiting list, they wanted to reserve their spot for when that time comes.
Thank you, Crystal, for telling us all about CARE, how this all fits together to benefit people who live here, taking the stress out of daily living. Russ, thank you so much for filling us in on this part of the CARE organization. And please, if you would like to donate to this very worthy cause, you can do so many ways. Their website is www.escapeescare.org.
And thank you very much for coming to share the story of Escapee Care, Inc. With the rest of the country.
Good luck.
Thank you.
We love